everyone, it's Kim here. I am doing my project for the CardzTV Cards Challenge that's coming up. And the challenge is to create a Halloween scene card. So I came up with some really fun ideas. Explain to you all like what the cuts are and stuff. Well, let's go ahead and put the card together. It's a lot of fun. This is from the Art Booking Cricut cartridge, and I cut this at 4.5 by 1/2 on the design space. So that's going to be some grass, and I have some little ghosts here cut at 1 inch from the Create a Critter. I'm sorry, Simply Charmed. And then this is from Happy Hauntings, and then I've got some shadows here and some other little goodies. So let's go ahead and put the card together. This is from an old, sorry, bumped it, paper stack that I bought at Michael's. Die Cuts with a View. It's called the Bewitched, and they've got some really cute papers in here. I'm glad I found this one because some of them are kind of shiny. Great papers for layouts as well. And the card base is from this Recollections that I bought. Now I thought it was just black cardstock, but to my pleasant surprise, they've got texture on it. Now this one that I pulled out, I don't know if you can actually see it, it's got like a little bit of texture to it. It's hard to explain, but this here is what we're going to go ahead and put on first. So it's an A2 size portrait card, and this piece right here is 4 by 5.25. And that matches up nicely. Make sure I've got that on straight. Then I put the tree together. Again, this is from Happy Hauntings. I used a kind of thick black glitter paper, and I used my deep cut blade on my Cricut Explorer. I like the Happy Hauntings Cricut cartridge. They have a tree like this that has a couple parts to it or pieces to it that you can actually make into a table centerpiece. And I did it a couple years ago when I first got the cartridge, and it turns out really, really cute, but you have to use super thick, maybe even medium weight chipboard, so it will stay up. Because if it's just regular paper, it won't sit up. It'll just flop over. If you're interested in that, making that for your table. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and glue this straight down, and I'll pop up the ghosts and the maybe even the banner with the stamp on it. Now I was trying to decide on which 2 stamps that out of the 2 Halloween themed stamps I have that I was going to use. Let me put this down. I'll show you the 2 that I have. I have the Frankly Frightful, and I just did a card with this on the last challenge, and I am so upset I cannot find the stamp for this. It's got to be on my desk somewhere, but I don't know. So anyway, that's that one. And then there was Spooky Sayings. Excuse me, I got morning voice. This is the one I'm going to use. Ghouls Night Out. You'll see why in a second. So let's get that down. And just kind of judge. I'm going to put that right up there in the corner, and I'm going to put that grass right there. This cut comes with this little tiny grass. I don't think I'm going to need them, but let's place them there for just a second and see if that's going to cover that up. It will a little bit, so let's go ahead. I think I already glued this down, but we might be able to trim this off. Yeah, so because we're just going to put that grass down. But anyway, that's one of the parts of the cuts for the tree. All right. And I'm just going to put glue down here because I think it'd be kind of cool if the actual grass part was kind of sticking up. Okay. Trim that off. And we're good to go on that. All right, so let's go ahead and stamp our banner. Am I out of the frame there? No. And Then we'll put our ghosts around. Oh, I do have an acrylic block. There we go. What's neat about these stamps is that you don't have to put it directly straight up and down, straight across. You can bend it slightly. And the way I want to do this is I want it to go just like that. So let's see if I can do this here. See how I kind of bent it a little bit? Yeah, that should be good. Get my archival ink out here. And my little stamp, my pad I use for stamping. It truly does help. Looks like a good one. And work it. Gosh, I just love these stamps. They always turn out so crisp. And I'm going to glue this down, but I'm going to pop up the ghost, as I said. Bring this back down. And I'm going to put my little ghost together. So let's set this card aside for a second. This is a medium weight black chipboard, and I did use my deep cut blade on it, but there's a little couple pieces that didn't actually go through. Now, with it being only 1 inch, the Explorer did try to cut the eyes and stuff like that, but along with the fact that this glitter paper is thick and it being a smaller size, it didn't cut the eyes and all that stuff, which I was totally cool with that. Because, oh, I just cut its little arm off. Oh, so sorry, ghost. Did not mean to do that. Okay, so here's the other one. Alright, so what I did was I used my hole punch here, and I cut the cheeks out in pink, and then I just cut some black eyes. So let's put the eyes on first. I'm going to put them kind of up like this. I might be putting on too much glue here. And actually, I'm sure of it. Now, you could also put googly eyes if you wanted to do that. As I said, the actual cartridge has everything cut out for you, but and since they're girls, they need little pink cheeks. I haven't really decided if they need a mouth or not. And I spread those out a little bit so it doesn't look like they have 4 eyes. 2 black and 2 pink. Oops, I also put the glue on, huh? Put it out there. There we go. I'll move that one right down over there. And the last one. I'm sitting here thinking I should put some bats and stuff on it as well. Now, I find these micro pop dots in my stash. Do not remember where I got these. I'm pretty sure they were, sorry about the noise, Scrapbook Expo. But I just wanted to show you how tiny they are, and they work really, really well. Let me get this one. So let's flip this over. You could use regular pop dots. You don't have to use the tiny ones if you don't want to. I just thought they were cute, and I wanted to show all of you them. Yeah. Now, yeah, I thought about that. I flipped it over before it dried. Let's get that cheek back on there. Oh, it's an extra one. and extra cheeky. Funny. All right, let's bring the card back in. We'll decide where we want to place these little cuties. I definitely want one up here because she's got to be up in the air. She's a ghost. She's a floaty ghost. There might be some more things that I add to this because it is supposed to be a scene card. It's supposed to, you know, what my impression is, it is supposed to tell a story. So I might put a couple little bats. Bats would be cute. Get that off there. And we'll put one right here. No, right here. And then we'll do this one here. Maybe up there. And then I can put some stuff down there. What I'll do is I will put a picture of the finished card at the end of this video as to what I decided to add. I'll go through all the different Halloween themed cartridges. Maybe a bat, like I said, or I'm going to move this little one over a tad. I wasn't sure if that was going to come up, but it did. It worked out. Oops. Okay, that's it. Now I'm going to go ahead and look through because I think maybe it needs a cat or maybe a pumpkin or something down there. Make it a real scene card, right? All right, everybody. Thanks all so much for watching, and don't forget to stop by CardzTV stamps.blogspot.com. Have a great day.